There's a side of me you haven't seen. A side I've kept buried deep beneath the surface, locked away where no one can reach. But don't be mistaken. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it isn't there. The monster in me is real. It's been forged in the fires of my struggles, my pain, my relentless drive. And if you push me too far, you'll regret waking it up. Don't test the monster in me. You think you know me? You think you've seen the limits of my strength, my will, my resolve. You've only seen the surface. What you've seen is the calm before the storm, the patience I've learned through years of adversity. But deep down, beneath every challenge I've faced, there's a beast that's been sharpening its claws, waiting for the right moment to unleash its power. I'm not here to play games. I'm not here to entertain your doubts or tolerate your disrespect. I've fought too hard, climbed too many mountains, and overcome too much adversity to let anyone or anything stand in my way now. You may see the quiet exterior, the composed face, the cool demeanor, but behind it is something wild, something untamed. Don't test the monster in me. This monster isn't about rage or destruction. It's about pure, unyielding power. It's the side of me that knows no limits, that doesn't care about the opinions of others, that's immune to fear and doubt. It's the force that rises when I'm pushed to the edge, when I've had enough, when I decide it's time to take what's mine and nothing will stop me. It's the version of me that's unstoppable. It's the part of me that transcends limits and boundaries, the part that gets stronger every time life tries to bring me down. I wasn't born to be average. I wasn't born to fit into someone else's mold. The monster in me was born from my pain, from my trials, from the times I was overlooked and underestimated. It was born when I had to claw my way up from the bottom, when no one believed in me, and I had to dig deep into myself to find the strength to keep going. Every failure, every setback, every moment of doubt has fed the monster inside. And now it's waiting for the moment when it needs to rise. You see, I've learned to control it. I've learned to channel that energy, to focus it, to use it as fuel. But don't mistake control for weakness. The monster is always there, and when the time comes, when it's pushed to the brink, it will emerge. And when it does, there's no force on this earth that will stand in my way. Life will test you. People will test you. They'll doubt your abilities, question your worth, and try to bring you down. But they don't understand what you've been through. They don't know the battles you've fought, the sacrifices you've made, or the fire that burns within you. They don't know about the monster inside. The monster in me has been there from the start. It's the part of me that's always been willing to do whatever it takes to succeed, to survive, to rise above the ashes. It's been quiet for a while because I've learned to control it, to channel it. But don't mistake control for weakness. It's there, waiting, ready to be unleashed at any moment. When I'm doubted, when I'm pushed, when I'm tested, that's when I thrive. I don't back down, I don't fold under pressure, and I don't let fear dictate my actions. Instead, I lean into it. I harness the monster within, and I let it fuel me. It's not rage, it's power, it's not chaos, it's focused intensity. And when the monster in me awakens, there's no force on earth that can stop me. Every single time someone underestimated me, every time they thought I wasn't enough, it fed the beast. Every moment of doubt, every obstacle thrown in my path, all it did was sharpen the claws of that monster within. They may have thought they were breaking me, but in reality, they were making me stronger. They were awakening something they never should have provoked. You think the monster is fueled by anger? No, it's not anger that drives me, it's hunger. a hunger for success, for greatness, for proving everyone wrong. It's the part of me that refuses to stay down, that refuses to be mediocre, that refuses to live a life that's anything less than extraordinary. It's not about vengeance, it's about victory. And victory is non-negotiable. This monster doesn't sleep, it doesn't rest. It's constantly awake, watching, waiting, growing stronger with every challenge, every setback. It thrives in the darkness, in the moments when everything seems impossible. When others would give up, the monster in me digs in. It finds strength when there is none left, finds light in the darkest of places. Because giving up is not an option. Surrendering is not in my DNA. I was built to win. You see, the world wants you to stay in your lane, to play nice, to follow the rules. But that's not who I am. I wasn't born to be average, to fit in, or to be just like everyone else. I was born to stand out, to dominate, to conquer whatever challenges come my way. The monster in me refuses to be mediocre. It refuses to settle for less than what I deserve. So when you think about testing me, when you think about pushing my limits, remember this: I am not like the others. The moment you push me too far is the moment you'll regret. The monster in me doesn't care about excuses, doesn't care about limitations, and certainly doesn't care about your expectations. It's relentless. It's driven by a hunger to achieve greatness, and it will not stop until that hunger is satisfied. And once the monster in me is awake, there's no going back. It will keep pushing, keep grinding, keep rising until every goal is met, every challenge is crushed, and every doubt is silenced. It doesn't care about obstacles. It doesn't flinch in the face of adversity. It sees fear and laughs. It sees doubt and uses it as fuel. The monster in me thrives on the impossible. But don't get me wrong. This isn't about violence or aggression. This isn't about destroying everything in my path for the sake of it. The monster in me is about power, raw, undeniable power. The power to rise when others would fall. The power to keep going when others would give up. The power to transform adversity into opportunity and pain into strength. It's the part of me that refuses to quit, no matter how tough the road gets. So when life comes knocking, when challenges arise, when people doubt me, I don't shy away. I welcome it. I let the monster in me rise, and I let it do what it does best: win. I've been tested before, and I've come out stronger every time. I've been pushed to the limit, and instead of breaking, I've risen higher than I ever thought possible. That's the power of the monster in me. It doesn't crumble under pressure. It thrives on it. It turns pressure into diamonds, adversity into triumph. The monster in me isn't something I fear. It's something I respect, something I've learned to trust. It's guided me through the darkest moments of my life, and it's never let me down. And if you think you can provoke it, if you think you can test my resolve, think again. Because when the monster is unleashed, there's no turning back. And once it's out, I will stop at nothing to achieve what I've set my mind to. This isn't a game. This isn't for show. The monster in me is real, and it's here to win. So, if you're thinking of testing me, just remember this: I'm not the one you want to provoke. I've been through the fire, I've walked through the storm, and I've come out the other side stronger, sharper, and more dangerous than ever. Don't test the monster in me, because once it's awake, there's no stopping it, because when it's all over, you'll be the one standing on the sidelines watching as I conquer everything in my path.